Okay, hello, good evening everyone. Wait a minute. So, I've been waiting for this. Finally, we can read the Paper Moon. Yeah. Obviously, no Durga banner yet. So, we're not gonna do that today. Where's my... Let me upload something on Twitter. I'm really excited. I cannot stop asking for Ordeal call release date on Twitter. That is finally here. It feels actually unreal. It feels like a fever dream. Did I just... Maybe I'm just that addicted to this game. I mean, how do you explain where is my post? Ah, there you go. Yeah. How do you even explain this? This person must be on drugs or something. What is this? It's look like someone when they run out of their pills, you know. Not gonna lie, Bima looking kind of fine. Shit, I might pull him. Wait a minute. Oof, Doryodana is so cool, man. I hope Doryodana banner comes along with Durga. These two. Especially Doryodana, man. He looks like a pretty chill uncle. Okay, we need to... We need to restrain. We need restriction. Time to restrain. The banner probably will happen in about a week, perhaps. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but this is straight out of section Q23 of the manual. I'd say this qualifies as anomaly. Degraded performance and malfunction in the Paper Moon due to unknown factor, huh? Have anyone explained what is the Paper Moon? Is it the map? I think the map is supposed to be called Paper Moon, right? Initiating data collection in situation. Recording to determine the cause of phenomenon as stipulated in manual. Data integrity level EE. Please note that beginning immediately everything that occurs, including all we say and do, will be documented. Sorry, would one of you mind making the announcement? I've got my handful over here. Oh, hi, Senpai. Did you hear the announcement too? Yeah, sounds like we got a situation. The compass name. I thought it was the map. So it sounds like we have some kind of technical issue. By the sound of it, this may be serious. I mean, when is this even not serious? Let's go check it out. Let's go, Monsieur. So, if you don't mind, I'll do it while eating my dinner. I would like to know what's going on here. Just ask a you. Given its nature, there should be no easy way for it to malfunction like this. Okay, so the peppermint seems like having a bit of malfunction. Is it that loud? It is not possible for it to measure anything, nor will it break down even in harsh environment. It is remarkable reliability that makes its ideal compass capable of operating even in the void space. At its core, it is simply a two-dimensional moon. Two-dimensional moon? That project anything and everything exact as it is. Oh. Okay, I think I understand. Regardless of whether given things has a form or whether it is from reality or the void, it does not perform complex conclusion on its own, nor does it have any point where it might fail mechanically. Oh, come on, say as simple as you like, but for us it may as well be the blackest of the black box. Even I won't open things up for fear of breaking it. What? A Da Vinci? Scared to open things? Really? Is that dangerous? Is that fragile, I mean? But they just said it was an incredible device we just couldn't find any convincible use for. Which is why we didn't do anything for it until the Shadow Border was complete. Well, of course, that is because it is an Atlas Institute mystic code. So it's belong to Atlas. I may have given to Kalia, but its design and inner working are still closely guarded secret. It also incorporates a number of my family patented technologies at the microscopic level. So I am certain it would be exceptionally difficult for anyone beside myself to think with its core. It's super complex even though it's functionally is simple. Sometimes fate explain weird stuff. Right. Though I would say it is more maniacally than complex. Wow, I never think I would hear the word maniac. Perhaps this example will prove illustrative. Imagine first a jigsaw puzzle which is completely blank but composed of approximately 100 million pieces. 100 million pieces? Now imagine the puzzle is complete, glued in space, and hung on the wall in nice frame. Functionally, it would work the same as the plain white poster. So, it would still be composed of 100 million tiny, delicate pieces. Okay, that makes sense. That's how you explain stuff, Sion. Though it is well out of reach, now that the pieces have been glued firmly in place, it has the simplicity of the sheet of paper. And since its functions are so simple, it is also impossible for it to break down. However, by definition, it remains a construct composed of 1 million pieces. So if someone wished to tamper with its inner workings, they would have to remove those pieces one at a time. That was a really good metaphor to explain difficult stuff, I see. Well, I will admit that it is something I met back when I had no particular goal and has overabundance of free time. Even so, none of the material I used should degrade easily. Further, I employed a programmatic spell in its construction which would initiate a self-repair routine should anything happen to it. So to continue the metaphor, I think the peppermoon as a jigsaw puzzle which the beloved daughter of the head of the Aslan Institute, constructed so well it should never come apart on its own. At any rate, let me take a look. But it is still have a little bit error, seems like. Hang on, that light on the monitor looked like a singularity signal. Very humble, Sion. You're correct. It definitely does look like a singularity. But I'm not getting any singularity readings from it. Are you certain? Yeah, but it's looked like one. On the world map, it looked like around Egypt. Egypt! Is that where we're gonna go? I've been checking it over and over, but it just isn't entering any data into Peppermoon. That light shouldn't be there. So we are seeing the light even though no data has been entered. I can think of two possibilities. First, there is a problem with the display equipment. That is, there could be a stuck pixel on the monitor, perhaps someone thinking themselves jokester draw on the screen. Nah. In short, we are seeing something with no correlation to any data. But if that's not the issue, then we are left with our second possibility. The receptacle mechanism, that is the Peppermoon itself, which is directly linked to the data, is emitting some kind of signal. It's glowing, Miss Sion. What's going on? I'll head emergency station. Miss Sion? Everyone? Oh my god, it's so bright! Sumimasen? Oh. Okay. Classic. Yeah. I think we are here. The classic. Of course. I'm pretty sure this place is not Egypt. So you're finally awake, huh? Guess you're still a big old sleepyhead. What? You know me? She know me. Hello, bis R? L? R. Forgot. I guess that's okay though. Sleeping in is a very great way to indulge your lazy side. If you want to sleep in your way closer to depravity every day, I certainly won't to be stopping you. So please don't wake up on my behalf. Wait a minute. Is she gonna be our servant here? Isn't it a little bit too much? Can't very well be my fault if something awful happens to you while you're asleep after all. Kama, why are we here? Oh, knock off that sad puppy eyes, would you? Did I have sad puppy eyes? I only just woke up here myself. I think we're in the same boat here. That is, I don't know any more than you do here. I see. Maybe if I was more of a ninja-esque assassin, I'll be already have this whole area mapped out or something. Oh, but you're still an assassin, right? I don't know why I read assassin as in. I think it's because I read a meme yesterday. But I'm afraid you're stuck with little old ninja me. The only thing I've done since I got here is amuse myself by watching you sleep and occasionally poke your cheek. You did that? Damn, I wish I woke up. Too bad for you, huh? I think it's a meme about assassin in a game that wear sexual outfit, I think. Anyway, all I know when I came to, it's just you and me here, and no other servant, no staff member, nobody. Okay, so this Kamei supposedly came from Chaldea, right? Are you asking me for a plan? Do I look like a master with a plan? I don't want to be doing any work if at all possible, but I guess I don't really have a choice since I'm the only one here. Fine, I can at least gather some information for you. Can't promise it will be useful though. So, do you want to stick together or send me out on my own? It's up to you. Hold it. Ooh, someone's here. How can you call yourself a friend? No, her servant, and not notice. I must say you are being very attentive. Did you not notice that she lost her balance just a moment ago? There is quite clearly something wrong with her, basically. Do I know this voice? Chotto matte. No. I mean, why did you shrink? Okay, ooh. I never get tired of the intro. Zero compass inner domain, peppermint. What happened to small Sion? Sion-chan? Do we call her Sion-chan? Oh, I like the map. The map is it's kinda remind me something, but I not quite remember what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure I have saw this type of map somewhere. Also, what is that? What is this thing? From the look of it, it's like a computer code. It's like computer language. It's not Matchcraft, wasn't it? Are we in the moon cell? We're not in the moon cell, right? Now Sion is beautiful. Now is crazy. Now is crazy. What do you mean now? Pardon me. I'll examine. You know. Body temperature, pulse, pupil dilation, all normal. At a glance, you seems to be perfectly healthy. Do you have any other symptoms? I stood up too quick and I got a little dizzy. In my place, we called it anemia. Are you really Sion? Yes, I am Sion. I'm actually confused how to call Sion. Is it Sion or Sion? Why do you feel it's necessary to reconfirm my name at this point, Tsukimiya? Welcome. Oh, come the hell on. You don't get to treat us like we're the dumb one for asking that. You look completely different. Also? What do you mean also? Besides, even if my visual data, that is, my appearance, were different than usual, it would not be particularly significant. Yeah, I think sure. I know for a fact that I'm Sion Eltnam, and that I perceive myself as such. Even where I tried, I could not perceive myself as anyone or anything else. It is the same for you too. Is that not right, Tsukimiya, Master of Kaldea, and Kama, her servant? Yeah, definitely something different from you. I don't know, the glasses, I think, yeah, probably the glasses, that's it. Yeah. The Kama looks disgusted, by the way. Okay, this is shady as hell. Are we seriously supposed to believe you are the same weirdo who practically live in the common room? Word. Kamatan. Word. The Sion we know is just regular Atlas Institute mage. She shouldn't be able to change her form the way I can. What? Are you jealous? Is that it? Vision jacking, basic modification, transferring your mind into a different body. Even the most average Atlas Institute mage could easily come up with 100 ways to change their appearance. Wait, really? Are you saying that if people date Sion, they can customize her size? Crazy. That aside, I'm still very much me. Further, I do not recall having changed my appearance recently. In fact, I find your assessment to be incredibly shallow and superficial. While I'm at it, I should mention that if anyone here is shady, it is unquestionably you, Kama. Also, I just realized her personality here. A bit change. Am I crazy? Of all the heroic spirits, Tsukimiya is contracted too. Why are you the only one to be present? That's what I like to know too. Frankly, I would not be at all surprised if you were feigning ignorance as part of some kind of weak plot. You are one of the servants who is potentially dangerous to Master Tsukimiya, as you recall. At least that is what I recall reading about you in our report. Look, I'm telling you I don't know anything. I'm not even sure how I wound up here. I think I was talking to someone before this happened, but that could just be my imagination. Though I definitely feel weirdly lightheaded. And not in the fun way I felt during summer. How convenient. Everything you are saying is unprovable and you have offered no useful information whatsoever. Tell me, are you doing this on purpose? Okay, these do not get along well, these two kids. Am I allowed to call them a kid? Hey, maybe we should try investigating this place. Fine. I predict things would turn out this way. Thus far, everything feels unfolding as I calculate. Is that so? Well, don't come crawling to me when trouble comes knocking. Anyway, how exactly should we go about this? Do we just walk around and see what we find? A moment. I want to share my underlying premise. Underlying premise. Why are you giving the ground a pat down? I knew it. I suspected as much earlier, but this confirmed it. Confirms what? I'm not able to determine the construction material of this building. I don't know, it's look like a metal to me. Plastic, maybe? This place, this whole world is most likely. That doesn't sound friendly. What was that? I heard it too, and it sounds like it came from pretty close by. I wonder what it will be. The first location we met, or the first enemy we encountered. Want to bet on which? Personally, I'm rooting for whichever ones leave you all groaning in disappointment. It's probably some sort of monster. Oh, it's both. Sure, what's it called about? Somebody being chased. Somebody who? So they are. It looked like. Rani? What is she doing here? What in the world is that? It kind of looked like a sea fiend. It sure is slimy and nasty looking like one. Ugh, this is my luck. We gotta save them. Fine. Say no more. I'm your stuff and all that. Come on, you don't have to look at me like that to get me to help. Actually, I really wish you'd stop. It's making me crazy. Still, just remember this. The more you use me for your own convenience or to satisfy your own desire, the more it's only fair that I get to use you of my convenient desire too. Please. Just break us. I think this is why every single FGO player love evil women, right? I guess Nasu is actually secretly trying to spread some sort of fetish to our other readers. I don't know why. And every point takes you that much closer to the edge of the beautiful depravity. If you really are quantifying your frustration, the least you could do is include a way for people to see that number. That way, we can tell when you need a tune-up and when it is time to throw you up into the trash heap. You may want to stand back, Sion. Yeah, is Sion not able to fight? Oh, she can. Okay. For some reason, while it feels as though it has been a very long time since I used them, my actual skill have not atrophied. Whatever, just don't get in my way. I don't want to be held responsible in one of my last arrow happened to get you all hot and bothered. Also, what is Rani is also small. Is Rani always this small? Or I don't know what the hell you are. I'll be rather not have to deal with you myself. But it will be nice to squash you without worrying without love or defrauded for a charge. Rani looks small. Weirdly small. Okay, let's go. Kama solo. Alright. So we don't have Mashu here. Like usual, I guess. Ew, that's look disgusting.
どうしてもというならこんな感じです。はい、しょうがないな。優しくしてあげます。いきます。いきます。ちょっと重たいのあげますね。なるほど、なるほど。こんな感じです。しょうがないな。こんなのに頼るなんて本当にどうかと思いますけど。まあ、いっか。カーナ三毛花。満足しちゃったんですか？
Desire. Oh. Yeah, ooh, come on. I guess it's fine, huh? Is something wrong? I don't know. It feels like my magical energy and body aren't working like they usually do. I can't quite tell for sure though. What is happening? Oh well, who cares? The important thing is that nasty creature is dead now. See? One stomp on it for good measure? I would like to pass for that. This will be your chance to show off what a cruel master you are. Go on, do it. It make you look really cool. No, thank you. Sure, and isolated with only me to rely on tumbling into depravity. Maybe I can still make that golden root a reality. She is so cute, by the way. Anyway, do you do something during that battle, Sion? Do not worry about me. That was essentially just a light warm-up. More importantly, I'm pretty sure this girl is Rani. Are we in Moon Cell? This world looked like a Moon Cell. No spoiler, but I think I will assume we are on Moon Cell. We are sufficiently intelligent to recognize when you are under attack. We are also sufficiently empathetic to help you. Are you okay? It seems you're injured are not too deep. Do you need first aid? No, that's all alright. That's alright. Without research and time, I can treat myself. After all, we are all AIs, those primarily function in medical treatment. You know what? What that stand for again? Artificial intelligence? Oh, you know that much, comma. That's right. We are computer program designed to think, act, and converse our own volition. I am part of the Rani series, Type R, for repair. I have no individual name. So it is Rani. If you would like, I could tell you my unit number. I do not think that will be necessary though. Rani? So you are taking our acronym sounding. It sounds phenomenal. as a word for our name. Very sensible. What? So you're supposed to spell it R-A-N-I? That's too long. We sometimes address ourselves in the same way when we're speaking to one another. Most AI are created to fill a particular role. If your role is medical treatment, who or what do you usually treat? All the others AI here, of course, that goes for other type as well. As for type R, our duty is to repair damaged AI and ensure everyone can perform at their maximum potential. And what is the AI overarching purpose? That answer should also go without saying, but since you ask, it is to ensure the smooth functioning of this world. The whole world. That's awfully ambitious. Just as I thought, I could tell something was off from the beginning. I put this hypothesis on the back burner since I did not have enough data to verify it. But if you are an AI running this world, that should be suspicion to perhaps reveal the truth. This is a virtual world, or conceptual one if you prefer. Am I correct? Yes, that's right. We don't know all that much about this world. But we have been programmed with basic data regarding what it is called on the outside. Paper Moon. That is the name of this system, or rather the world where AI oversees. So are you telling me the system inside Paper Moon look like this? Is that crazy? So you're saying this is virtual world inside the Peppermint thingy? Yeah, this place look like reality to me. Except the sky. Of course it is. Right now, it is our reality. The fact that our conscious mind perceive us being here right now means that our self have been translated into this virtual world somehow. This include our brain, nervous system, sensory organ, everything that does make us who we are. Consequently, even there are discrepancy with the outside world. Our minds are not presently able to perceive them. Let me see. For example, say a 2-meter tall person was keeping a 30 centimeter tall animal as a pet. Now imagine that this pet its owner were sent to another world where everything was 1/10 its usual size, including them. Since everything around them remains the proportion of this they are accustomed, the human and animal would never realize they were now 20 centimeters and 20 centimeters tall, respectively. That being said, it seems unlikely that all our outside world knowledge and sensation would be observed. So there are likely to remain noticeable discrepancies. Your suspicion regarding my supposedly new appearance is likely one of such discrepancy. Oh, so it's messed our mind likely, something like that. Like our perception from what we see and what we thought is different. It is probably a phenomenon along line of Spiriton or pseudo-Spiriton conversion. At any rate, even if the world is purely virtual, our perceiving its reality meanings dying here would result in our meeting in the same virtual reality, so be careful. You say what? Dying in virtual world sounds crazy, by the way. You're shady as hell. I mean, you Atlas Institute people are the one who gave Kaede the paper moon in the first place, right? Yes, they does. Yes, that is true. Originally, the paper moon was passed on among Atlas Institute leader, especially the Elnam families. Zabia, the current head of the Elnam families, gave it custodial right to his daughter on her 8th birthday. And until she turned 9, she focused on tuning up and expanding his capabilities. After that, the Pepper Moon was given to Chaldea in accordance with the Atlas contract. So, of course, it only makes sense to me to continue maintaining it after we join force. However, the Pepper Moon is ultimately no more than a device, its internal run only to bare minimum software. I certainly do not recall creating a world like this inside. However, one could also argue that the conceptual world or which are unaware exists in all manner of a place. As for the AI, from a Magecraft perspective, it is possible that the self-advancing program I installed could have been evolved into artificial intelligence without me. Really? That's crazy. It is quite fascinating. So is the world being here the reason Pepper Moon still functioning? Conceptually speaking, yes. Though it may be more accurate to say that it was lifted into Pepper Moon rather than made for it. I would need an opportunity to make more detailed examination of this world law before I could make a definitive determination. Sounds like you're dodging your question to me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but may I say something? Oh, sorry, we did not mean to ignore you. We can come back to this topic later. Hang on, you said you could heal yourself, right? Why are you not treating your injuries then? They're certainly not trivial enough to ignore. If the problem is that you are low research, we can share some with you. Running self-diagnosis program. Performance degradation rate is currently 37%. Usually, we would aim for 0% degradation rate. I would like to ask you to rescue them so as to minimize the damage to Type R unit as a whole. Would that be possible? I have so many questions. Okay, there is being a good Samaritan, and there it is. We still don't even know what is going on here. It'd be easier to talk to local if they're not under attack. I thought you would say that, just as I calculated. Report, we're close. I detect multiple Type R unit around that corner. However, in my estimation... Oh my god, that's a lot. And of course, we have more of these freaking things, huh? This is worse. Come on, let's us make our way through them. Please stand back, Granny. Understood. Although we repair AIs to feel joy when threatening injuries, that doesn't mean we want to see units in good condition get hurt. Please be careful. I will. Ooh, I like the soundtrack. The soundtrack remind me of something. I don't really remember which one. It sounds like Moon Cell, not gonna lie. Moon Cell.
Minna, ついてきて。
しっかり見た たぜ。
今のうちに準備を。やだな。
石はいらねえ。投影開始。
I'm loving the music. So good. It is so good.
ま、出番。おう。そこに至るはあまたの剣さん。
気づいに気づいた刀塚。八重垣作るには千住の刃。さあ、動物してくな。
この一振りで仕事を収めた。出番か。真髄解明完成理念窒息鍛造技法委員会。
これがスムカリ村正だ。Sugar One Man.
今回はうまくいきました。
Do you guys know that Senji Muramasa supposedly a bastard unit? But they changed him into arts because I think Nasu want Altria to be a good unit for Muramasa. At least I could still back come up. Look, I appreciate the support since make my job easier and all, but are you okay? You're looking a little what? Panic? Do I look panic? What's that noise? I wish they're piped down. What is that noise? It's coming from that corner. Sounds like they're really going at it. What they doing? Report. I still detect a large number of fellow type R AIs. Many of them appears to be injured or immobilized. Pale? You mean Pale Enki? The sketch video maker? Because it's all arts. They just love arts everywhere. Yeah, everything is arts now. Quick need to have a better treatment, to be honest. Leader equivalent? What an odd way to put it. Why not just call her your leader? Because at the present, she also possesses a new extend function. It is recommended that you're referring her by her new role, Master, when addressing her. What? Are you telling me there is a Holy Grail War inside a freaking computer? Crazy. Oh my god, Doryodana! Hello, Daddy. That's no use. I'm too hungry to fight or to care. Honestly, I could really go for a Gaggle or Georgia's girl. Cuties like, she look like me! The fuck? Except different skin tone. I already told you, I don't find you attractive at all. I'm actually in shock. Why did he say that? That nut sword, that freaking pile diver. Listen, if that a freaking lands, why does that look edible? Why does it look so delicious? Not gonna lie, that shit look like a popsicle. Maybe we start dressing more in line with the whoa. Oh no. Not again. Cresto you may be. You do not seem to be entirely lacking in skill. However, I grow tired of this meaningless dance. It's time my blade was bathed in crimson. Okay, that is wild coming from you. Gires? Ziru? Oh, Menirani. They look hurt. All these girls look exactly the same, plus. Huh? Who you are? Guys, this is basically me. Indian Kaede. Who are you? Me? I'm you. Ah, damn it. More enemies. Alright, time to make a run for it. Hey, you can't turn tail at first sign of trouble. What about the others? Who cares? The weak always die first. That's just how it goes. Indeed. It is the law of nature that feeble-bodied offer their life in sacrifice. Now then, I think I'll help myself to a little snack. Okay, you guys better run from them. This guy is a pedophile. Run! Shit! Oh no. Rani? Unit report. Unit 237 lost. Regeneration impossible. Why is he shining? The artist is Paco. Paco almost draw all the Indian phoenixes. I don't know what with that. I guess that gloomy looking guy really is controlling those tentacle creatures then. He seems kind of familiar though. I can't place him anyway. What do we do now? Let's protect the AI. Okay, never in my life I will imagine myself protecting AI that I hate, but here we are. But I'm counting on you to take them out. Yeah, must be nice getting just rest on your lower playing cat cradle while I'm out there busting my ass. Oh well, this might be a huge pain, but I guess it's just a normal keep cropping up unless I put it up by the roots. If I get the chance, I'll see what I can do about the gloomy guy. Come on. Let's use this actually. Back to the space. Wait, where is it?
女神モード降臨。たっぷり性能を披露するといたしましょう。女神でないかしら。イノベーション始めます。はち切れそうでしょ。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。はい、NFS サービスです。もちろんものづくりのように。参拝黙ってうるさい。
Why purple? Purple? Yeah, why purple? Why does everyone have purple hair? Even my star has purple hair. Also, is that supposed to be Better Call Saul reference? Why? Why purple? It is purple.
終幕だよ。イノベーション始めます。うるさ静かにして。これが本当の私。始まりは極小。
Better go Kaede.
すべて我が心臓に収まり。
Why purple? It is purple.
愚かなり。おお、愚かなり。
Gilead's design is pretty good, not gonna lie. Like, there is a bit of blood stain there. Looks pretty detailed. It looks so good.
日向のかやえたみた破壊する醜悪だね。いいでこの私が寝台回帰臨界始まりの領域花開く命の音すべてひとときの夢のようなエビンシグラクエーサー撃て。
Is Gilead exist because we want to redo the first singularity? Makes sense. If John appear here, probably yeah. Some kind of recall.
ご用件黙っていかほど目障りですね。目障りばらまきましょう。
But seems like he's supposed to clear someone's servant, I think. So I hope we met Gilead's master here. I'm a caster. I'm impressed you're not a fair maiden. The flower scent clinging to you is delicious once you've grown up. This guy doesn't change. He's still a pedophile. Okay. Did he get us? Lucky me, but hard pass. I kinda got my hand full trying to pass this Nimrod over the edge of into depravity. What's going on? Did they save us? Oh, Doryodana knows something. Also, I know this guy's Doryodana because his name is literally in the gacha banner, alright? So, this question mark is... whatever. This is crazy. Don't use this. Just say Kama is beautiful. That's not your here. This battle is as good as one. Come, let us fight together to put this caster in his place. Okay, Daddy. What would you have me to do, Master? Wait, Master? Where? Shit. So there, we already team up with another faction. Faction? And we lack sufficient resources to take on 2 servants at once. Fall back now, caster. Understood. Then it seems like I'll have to invite you down to my room another time. You what? Please don't say that. The remaining tentacle creature have disappeared. It seems the situation has been resolved. Don't even think about asking me to go after them. Got it? I've already worked too much today. What's going on? Do you know these people? Phew, good. I know I made the right call. If an unexpected stranger showed up, better to make allies of them. What is my neighbor doing? That music too loud. Wait a minute, let me close my window. Sion is cute, true. But Doryodana though. Why is Indian heroes looks kind of fine? The fuck? Granted, you don't usually get someone like Karna when you do that, but even so. Hey, tell me what's going on already, Berserker? He's a Berserker? I thought that was Lancer. Also, did he say Karna? Hey, Master? Oh no. Master is not in good condition. There has been something wrong with you since we arrived. Those battles must have been made things worse. Here, Tsukimiya, lie down. Take some deep breath and... Tsukimiya? Oh no, oh shit. Okay, this is normal. Oh my god. We passed out. I thought that was mine. Here I am surprised not from the first time. It's my neighbor. Yeah, they play loud ass music. What is this horror music happening in the background? Wait. This is called... Wait, this is not called, yeah. It looks like one. Oh good, you're finally awake. That is a relief. I swear, how many times are you going to do this? You really are a sleepyhead, aren't you? Kama, I was passed out. Oh, don't scare me. Aw, tsundere, baka me, tsundere yaro. Where is this? You're in the partisan reserve of repair AIs, often referred to simply as repair itself. Cool. So we can repair ourselves here? That's crazy. And this building is repair headquarters. Thank you so much for saving everyone earlier. This is probably the moment when I should introduce myself, right? You must be Tsukimiya Rani, right? I think. I'm the prime AI of the type R and the head of the repair. So right now, I'm also serving as the master of the Berserker. So she's a AI? An AI? Is AI supposed to be this polite? And this is... Hey, come on, I thought I explained this on the way here. They're not really our allies. I just lied about that. Get through that battle. If anything, this is perfect chance to ambush them. Don't be ridiculous. They were tremendous help. Tremendous help. Of course we're going to return the favor. I certainly don't have any routines that would let me do anything so underhanded. Sorry about that. Here, let me introduce you to Berserker. Fine, I guess. As you can see, I'm both the strongest and the handsomest servant you could ever hope to meet. It's not lying. It's not lying. It's kinda true though. Is it? I'm still not sure why I wasn't summoned as a saber. Sorry? You have big ass lands. You call yourself Berserker. And you telling me you are better be called as a saber? Sure. That is probably because my extraordinary strength led me to be mistaken for Berserker instead. Cheers, you're that strong? Yikes. Kama is not impressed. Also, Kama is supposed to be know him, right? They both came from India anyway. Sorry about him, he's just like that. Did I mention what a genius I am too? Talk about perfect. Ah, I love being stronger, handsomer, and nobler than anyone else in the world. Since I know for being fantastically easygoing, I don't mind talking with all of you. Just make sure you treat me with all respect I'm due. Now then, for starters... Oh, sorry? Doryodana-san? Yeah, don't look them like that. It's creeping me out. Not gonna lie. What do you mean, auntie? Good morning. I don't see any anomaly. I mean, that's pretty... It's not normal. He called himself Berserker. Wielding a lance. Want to be a saber. Be aware that should you come too close, I'm prepared to mount a defense best described as devastating. Not gonna lie, Sion and Kama standing together looks so cute. Remind me of a game called what is it again? There is a game that is called Blue Archive. It's remind me of that. Just making sure or something. Small as you three are, you're still a woman. Anyway, don't worry about it. None of you are at all what I'm looking for. Huh? No, what is your story? Your people are master and servant too, right? Don't bother trying to bullshit me. I already know what about your comment spell. Go on. Where do you come from? I'm come from this place is called Kaede. You're there based on the way you fight and act. I'm guessing you're archer or an assassin. Yeah, assassin. What's about it? So there are no class overlap. Then of course we're going to want to know where you have been assigned. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. These numbers aren't adding up. I think we might be talking around each other. Are you guys not taking part of the system Grail War after all? What? System Grail War? Karna Santa? Well, Karna Santa holding a sword. The kanji of a sword is called fist in Japanese. So it's the same, I think. Does that still make any sense though? So that should be our top priority. Alright, I'm sorry. Of course I'll help however I can. It's my duty as both a repair AI as one who owes you a debt. Besides, the whole reason we repairs AI exists to treat those who need it. Having said that, my earlier scan didn't reveal anything unusual. Of course, our scanner is turned for AI, so I wouldn't be surprised if it missed something. Oh, don't worry, we already know you're not AI yourself. I also ran as many scans as I could on her while she was asleep. I believe the problem is the discrepancy in the spirit-turn conversion of her magical sacred nervous system. You can tell? Theoretically, there is no way for me to know how much matchcraft-related knowledge. The version of me on this world may have lost. So what I'm saying here is similar based on what I'm currently able to perceive of the version of Tsukimiya that exists in this world. Put differently, this is how this world structure has interpreted that discrepancy. Regardless, the difference itself is not going to go away. The problem is that her magical sacred nervous system connection are not optimized, which is resulting in constant garbage generation. Since this problem is tied to her body, competitions will not get better on its own. In fact, we do not do something, it will likely get worse. Then what are you waiting for? Do something already. I plan to, naturally. However, we have few options at our disposal. In the interest being of direct, there is but one possible treatment. It will be neither easy nor painless. Are you certain you want to grow through with it? I mean, do I have any other choice? Oh, are you going to operate? If you need assistance, the R-Series would happy to help, myself included. We'll love to learn anything you can teach us. An operation will not necessarily. I doubt there is anything you could learn from this anyway. This is something only I can do. Oh? What is this? See this microtic filament? It is a spirited thread that has been passed down through Alnam family for generations. It's called etherlead. Interesting. It was originally developed for magical purpose to be a kind of artificial nerve, so it should work for this treatment as well. Is that what I saw during battle? Yes, it is. In battle, I was only able to use it to distract those tentacle creatures here. I can do much more. Okay, Tsukimiya, lie down. Here again. Close your eyes. Whatever you do, do not move. Alright. I will be using Etherlight as substitute for your standard nervous system, and it will be then connected to your magical energy circuit. You do so? Yes. As I thought, this is the only way. Alright then, here it goes. What are you doing, Sion-san? Oh. Okay, open your eyes now. How are you feeling? I'm feeling good, I think. I see. I'm glad to hear that. It looked like it works. Oh, I have no idea what you just did, but I always love seeing someone get better. Hang on. It feels like something is off in master and magical energy connection now. I'm anticipate this. It is an avoidable side effect. Either light is capable of piercing the brain directly. But in this situation involving magical secret conversion, I need one more special path. So I use the common spell system, which is directly connected to the magical circuit to force a new route for the Etherlight. Basically, this means that my Etherlight is now taking place as a part of Tsukimiya command spell and magical circuit. And of course, since I'm still the one controlling the Etherlight, you could say that myself now part of her common spell and magical circuit. Say what? Tsukimiya, are you serious? Are you going to let someone beside me take something important of yours? What the fuck? Calm down. Do you realize you're basically putting your life in her hands? Yeah, what else can I do? Yes, morally speaking, this was arguably not the best course of action. It was, however, the only one available. This is just the inevitable trade-off. Incidentally, from now on, any magecraft you use through Mystic Code or like will go through me as well. You could argue that we are two people forming a single master now. I've never heard of anything like that before. Is that a thing you can actually do? If you are referring to technical complexity of what I've done, I will simply say that many new possibilities are available here because this is not reality. I am certainly withered, such as things possible in the outside world. However, I do not care. I can't believe I let this untrustworthy brat take control of something that important. I never would have let her do this if I know what it means, damn it. I don't entirely understand what you're talking about, but she's basically healed now, right? Correct. So long as I'm around, support her, she can move and fight without impairment. Thank you, Sion. I guess. She's blushing. She looks so cute. Kama jealous. True. I like this version of Kama. I never seen her this jealousy. Is she always been like this? I mean, she's passionate about love, but I never know that she jealous a lot. Also, I'm kind of hungry. Sorry. Okay, so Berserkers supposedly call her master, but does that mean he the one that call her by the name? So he named her then. But how is this possible? How are we possible to to summon a serpent even in the AI world? Does that also mean that this guy is also AI? No spoiler? But I wonder. Alright, you obviously figured out that I'm an important prince. I couldn't hide my royal aura if I want to. To be honest, I'm not even see any prince aura from you. No offense, but you look like a regular uncle to me. Still don't expect me to just up and tell you my true name, especially not during Grail War. Yeah, but did you just mention Karna earlier? And Ayas, it's a sacred word. If anything, I'd say you smell more like a demon Kali to me. Ooh, shit, okay, Kali mentioned. Ooh, okay. You are connected to Karna, so you are from the Mahabharata. Shit, is it just me? Or every single time they mention Mahabharata, I got chills. I don't know why. Every single time they mention it, I get chills. And you're also Prince who also smells Kali, the demon. Then does that mean Doryodana? What? How did you figure it out so quickly? I mean, I saw your face in the gacha banner, that's why. Guess I'm even more famous than I thought. Yes, it must be the price of fame. That's how I'm going to think about it. Yeah, sure. Dude, Paco drawing is so good. Like, look at this flow. The way she stand. Like, shit. It's so what do we call it? Flow. The flow is so great. Doryodana, the eldest of the Kurawas, right? I'm pretty sure this is spell Kurawas. The 100 prince born in the Kuruland. And also the child of the ill omen, said to be an avatar of the demon Kali. If I'm not mistaken. Hey, you got that last part all wrong. It was just a nasty rumor the enemy spread to ruin my reputation. At least I'm pretty sure it was. So you're not sure as well. Trust me, no other prince has been unpersonally adored as I was. But never mind that now. You know Karna? I know Karna. I love Karna. Okay, she should be 10 out of 10, not gonna lie. The hero of benefaction, the fanciful child of the sun. Yeah, I know him. The hero of the charity. I'm pretty sure that what they called Karna was. I see. Sounds like you and I have fought together then. He's a dear friend of mine. Wait, aren't they supposed to be related? I thought Doryodana is Karna's uncle. Or it actually his uncle, but he treated him like a friend maybe. So whatever you respect or admiration you have for him, you ought to have even more of me, got it? Yeah, and we actually also defeated Arjuna. You know Arjuna? Stop! Don't bring up the 5 prince now. My heart can take it. That's it, it makes me sick. Listen, it's not that I'm scared of them. It's definitely not that. But at least wait until I'm more in the mood. Right now, I'm still reeling for my true name coming out, so casually, I really am. I still don't get what you're talking about, but it sounds like your name is better known than you thought. True, I can see how you would be a disadvantage in a battle, but what can you do? I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to keep it hidden forever. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Turn out I'm famous. It even scares me. End of story. Even more importantly, I don't think about anything else. To be frank, knowing your true name does not change things for us one way or the other. Now if you're half but calm down, would you tell us more about what is going on around here? Let's see. Ooh, the music starts. Where to begin? Well, the system currently running a cult and AI Holy Grail War, or just a Grail War. That's where you're starting? Come on, these two are the master and the servant. I'm sure they all already know that much. But they're not AIs like we are, and there are 2 of them. So I think it's possible that they might be here because of anomaly some kind, even if they have nothing to do with this system itself. Haha, do you really? That's ridiculous. It feels like you're mocking us. I don't like it. But anyway, it sounds like we'll never get anywhere unless we hear that this Grail War is about. In the Holy Grail War, we are familiar with 7 Master and 7 Servant fight one another in a deadly battle royale. The survivor gets the Holy Grail War, which they can then use to grant any wish they want. Does that match your understanding? Well, I don't think ours isn't exactly about granting wishes. For one thing, the whole point of this system is to perform many feats on this world. Completing these Grail Wars is what keeps the Paper Moon operating properly. So that's the main reason we hold them. You hold Holy Grail to keep the Paper Moon worlds running smoothly? How is that even connected to each other? It doesn't make sense to you, then you must really be anomalies. that means you should go see someone who can tell you more than I can. Like the central governing AIs who serve as the overseers of the Holy Grail Wars. Central governing? Oh shit, I got PTSD. I don't like the word govern. Any day. No, I'm basically just the representative of the repair AI. The AI I'm talking about is much more advanced than we are. She oversees all the peppermint types of AI. We can take you there to see her right now if you like. Oh, are you sure? Why should we go to all that trouble? Oh, don't be petulant. We still owe them a debt for us, don't we? Yeah, but what if that caster after you again? Well, we should be okay if we go straight there. I don't think caster will come after us again so soon, not after retreating like that. And we should be safe where the central governing AIs is, since its neutral location fighting is prohibited there. If possible, I would also like to know more about this old geography. I see. So you don't even know that much, huh? Then I'll tell you about the different zone, the partition on the way. Yeah, you know, this is kind of fun. I've never walked and talked with people before. Everywhere I go has always just been for work. Oh, this one is those picnic things I heard about. This is amazing. No, I'm pretty sure this isn't a picnic. Oh, shush. Okay, I'm going to get ready. I'll be right back, okay? Fine, then I will tell Tsukimiya more about this while we wait. Tsukimiya, would you mind closing your eyes for a bit? Okay. What is it? Oh? What? What was that? Since we are already connected via Etherlight, I throw in an information processing program as a bonus. It will automatically organize the information we acquire. It will set up so you can easily access it with just a thought. Stop! What the heck? We need this technology now. For my exam. Bro, like, why is everyone developing AIs? They should have been developing Neuralinks so people doesn't need to study anymore. But they developing AI instead. Ew. But I think you should still help you make sense of the current situation, so please make use of it. Thank you, Sion. No problem. Anyway, we should probably get ready to head out too. Alright, let's get going. See you later, Master. We'll look after things here while you're gone. Are you the Rani we met? Yes, I'm the first AI you rescued. Thank you again for saving me. Result: I've been treating myself since your rescue effort and currently at 0% damage. I'm in perfect working order. The other damage repair AIs have been entered standby mode, and we are treating each of them in turn as soon as we able. Apart from the one who are completely destroyed, if every unit should eventually be able to return to their standard routine. I'm glad to hear that. Well, this does stray outside of our regular operating parameters. All the AI who were there talked it over, and we all agreed that seeing you off as an expression of our gratitude was our top priority. Aww. I'm here on their behalf, so I hope you don't mind that I'm recording a reaction for our logs. Part of me would like to keep this recording all to myself, but it's only right that I upload it to our shared storage. There you go again, casually raising your affinity with non-human again. Do you not need my arrows anymore, if that's it? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about whatever got me last works to do. Oh, I almost forgot. I also want to give you this Ranimen? Sorry. As a token of my thanks, please accept it. You want to give us what? Oh? What? What? What did you do? Did you just give me some magical energy? Oh, I see. So you're still not aware of it. Raniman is the formless but potential energy that serves as the most fundamental common resource for this world AIs. You have been consuming it yourself whenever you are done anything in this world, even if you weren't aware of it. It doesn't really matter what it's called, but it's science we had to call it something. The central governing AI came up with a name for us. Naming essentially things is the first step in creating a beautiful management system after all. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. That sounds like it served the same function as magical energy in the outside world. Now that I think of it, it doesn't make any sense that a conceptual world with its own unique scale would have its own kind of magical energy circulating through, without it to match. Oh, I guess that explains why my magical energy felt weird right now from the beginning. So it has been replaced with something else this world time. It is actually different from magical energy? I doubt it is. Significantly different with regard to the interaction between master and servant. We don't know anything about the outside world magical energy, but for AI, Raniman is our life force. It's the only resource in this world that is universally recognized as something valuable and tradable. In that sense, I suppose it's kind of like of our currency. That's why I thought giving you some would be a good way to express my appreciation. Yeah, well, I guess I do feel a little fuller now, so thanks. An energy resource that is fused as a form of currency? Huh? Then it stands to the reason there would be a people like that, caster who are willing to take it by force. What about me? Where's my running mate? I already gave you a regular schedule amount. But I'm growing servant and as a royal, I don't deserve a little more something extra? Still no. Okay everyone, let's get going. See you later everyone, and please be careful. Hello TW. Okay, so the central governing AI is located well right in the center of this world. She almost never moved from here, because she doesn't have to. You mentioned she is a neutral location earlier. What did you mean by that? Well, before I get into that, I have to tell you about how this world shaped. Maybe a diagram would make it easier to understand. Okay, let's hear the explanation. Oh my god, she is in the right of the screen. So cute. So this is our world. As you can see, this is basically a big circle. There is another smaller circle in the center. The outer area is divided into 5 partitions if you count the center circle. There are 6 in total. Each of these partitions is home base for one of the 6 types of the AI that run the Pepper Moon. Of course, the AI all go the other areas when they have a job to do. But having a default location for them to gather a mix It's easier to keep things running smoothly. 6 type of AI. I take it your repairs type one of the other those 6 then. Yep, the repairs area where we are now is right there. Right here, I mean. And the arts transport keep growing, building, and defend. Its area is designed to support its patrician function. They're also where the AIs that carry out its function gather. The central area defense is probably the most immediate relevant for us now. Okay, so it makes sense. Sion did mention that the paper moon is capable of healing itself. So this is how it goes, I think. Yeah, it has repairs area, defend area. You see, the closest thing we have to neutral ground during this Holy Grail War. No serpent or master is during defend as a base. The very center where the central governing AIs reside is the most neutral areas. Fighting is completely prohibited here. So that's why I figured it wouldn't be dangerous to go there now. Yeah, but why are you guys fighting each other anyway? You guys supposed to be working in one system, right? But you know, if what I just said is true, then why the only reason Peppermint work is because all this AI doing their job? What Boris sounds like the supposed caretaker of the Peppermint isn't even aware of these AIs. I ask you, that seems likely. So you are still suspicious of me? I told you, this is virtual, conceptual world. Even if we were able to observe the inside of the Peppermint from the outside somehow, I still do not think we should be able to see how this world works. Let me see. Here is an example. When you explain how the body's circulatory system works to a child, you talk about the function red and white blood cells performing as though they were people, right? Think of this in much same way this world we see now, in just a way of our mind to make sense of what we see now that we are inside it. Every job this AI perform can be equated to a separate magecraft or chemical reaction from the real world. Electron flowing between electrodes, workers transporting electrons as a cargo. We may be operating from different conceptual paradigm, but there is no functional difference as far as the world is concerned. Okay, so basically this is like Hataraku Saibo, but magecraft, right? Hataraku Saibo? Is that where this reference is? I think that is why things here appear the way they do to us. I think I get it. I watched Hataraku Saibo. So you're saying this world is just formed on its own? How convenient. Yeah, it's actually an interesting concept. Well, maybe it is, but it is still truth. Finally get over it. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but be nice to each other, okay? Healthy minds make healthy bodies. And look, we're almost to the end. So we're really going in there. Is something wrong, Berserker? Well, I am, of course. I'm super strong, ultra powerful warrior. I'm also an incredible savvy general. I once served 300 people to see if they thought my intellect and overwhelming virtue were leagued better than those without spoiled bread. Yudhishthira mentioned. And every single one of them said, that is an incontrovertible fact. And that same incredible intellect has led me to realize what I need to know now. This. What? What did you hit Kama for? Wait, what? Did he just go crazy? Or it's just Berserker thing? I guess. What is happening?
気乗りはしないんですけど。
Beginning of this battle, Sion will be available in the place with master skill associated with your mystic code. Sion skill? マジですか？おお。
シュリンガーラヨーン。はい、そんなに欲しいんだ。優しくしてあげます。いきます。翻弄しますね。ちょっと重たいね。あげますね。
これが賢いやり方だ。
なるほど。
評価。
Ow. That
す
hurt.
ごいの。見せちゃいますね。シュリンガーラヨーン。
Okay. Sion skill.
いいですよね。はいはいはい。いいですよ。しょうがないな。命令とあらば撃ちますよ。でもどんな風になっちゃっても知りませんから。
Mama Samahana.
優しくしてあげます。
Wait, we actually can beat him here?
ちょっと重たいね。あげますね。
お前死んだぞ。ほらほら。ぼーっとするな。
Yeah, you're dead. Sayonara. Sayonara.
そんなに欲しいんだ。命令とあらば撃ちますよ。でもどんな風になっちゃっても知りませんから。カーマ三毛花。
は
満足しちゃったんですか？
Look to the story later. Oh, it is not reset time, right? No, we still have time. Oh. Yeah. Are you stupid or something? Alright, you're a berserker. Never mind. Anyway, now that we know for sure you're an enemy, it's time for you to die. I must admit that you're not mistaken. He has been watching us, seeking an opportunity to attack. Well, why now? I assume it was only a matter of time. Just as I calculated. Why did you attack us out of nowhere? I thought I could take you if I ambushed you, but you're surprisingly strong for a little girl. I must have let my guard down without realizing it or something. Is Doryodana don't have any idea that Kama's supposed to be some sort of goddess? Well, I guess there's only one way to get through this now. Good job. Look like you have been diligently keep up with your training. Now I know how strong you are. What the hell you just say? I want to make sure you're prepared for a surprise attack. A little bit of thought of love from me to you. Drona used to do this kind of thing to me all the time. Seriously, I usually just pawn it off. And kinda made myself scars though. For all the complicated talk. No one's still a good servant. They must have been connected to the Siltham Grail War somehow. It would have been a big advantage if it had already been able to take her down now, while she wasn't on her guard. But there'll still be a plenty of chance, so I'll try to again later. I know I was genius of a general. Haha, sorry about that. I couldn't help wanting to know how you all stack up for a real warrior among warriors like me. I should have treated you a little more like civilian instead. What are you thinking? For a moment I thought you were seriously fighting them. Apologizing is a start, but you can't at least try to sound like you're mean it. I'm sorry about that. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Please let me repair you. It's okay, I'm fine. If it was the two of us here, I'd be sending him down to the pits of the frailty and loving him to death right now, but no. But I can't do that when Master here acting like it's no big deal. It made me think so much easier if you just give me order, but of course she never would. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. I swear one of these days you're going to find yourself up to your eyeball in trouble. Hahaha. Now let's all just get along here. By the way, it's been bugging me that, you know, my true names, I don't know yours. So I've been giving it some thought. Oh, I cannot wait to see his expression. Kama, introduce yourself. Those Indian flowers arrow is of course remind me of the deity Kama, so I was wondering. Shit. I mean here. So he technically doesn't mention his name, but we found his name ourselves, right? So we don't have any right to tell him our identity, right? Because he doesn't introduce himself. We find it ourselves. But how is it? How are we gonna do it? So we're just gonna tell them? Whoa, hold on. Do you think I was so dim-witted I wouldn't notice those look from you're giving each other? Does it mean you really are Kama? But then, why are you a Oh yeah, I forgot. Kama's supposed to be a boy, isn't it? OC1 story is a short, easy battle. No need to stress. Nice info. She is a mysterious nugget assassin. What with this nugget thingy? Did I miss a meme? I have my reason. Besides, gender is no big deal to us. Well, I guess that makes sense. We're a god and all. Anyway, arousal-inducing flower arrows, huh? Arousal-inducing flowers arrow. Am I supposed to know this? That sounds erotic. With those, I could easily woo Doryodana and all those other beautiful women I had my eyes on. Chehe. Draupadi. Is Draupadi one of the Mahabharatan wife? Or is it goddess? Wait, let me search it up. Search it up. Draupadi. Draupadi Putri. Oh, it's remind me of yeah, it's Indonesian also. No, this in Indonesia they call her Putri. Putri Doryodana. Oh, Srikandi's sister. Damn, really? Doryodana is Srikandi's sister. Yes, Srikandi is Bhisma's wife, right? Damn, Mahabharata story is so good. I can't get enough of it. It is a meme. Kama is called Nugget. But why nuggets though? What part of her that make you guys think she's a nugget? Just so you know, I'm boycotting my divine duties right now, so don't expecting anything out of me, no matter how much you pray. For that matter, you got a lot of nerve bringing that after you went sucker punch your ass. Try something like that again, and I will kill you right on spotting. Right on the spot, got it? Oh yes, I understand. So as a god and as a servant, I would like nothing more than continue this relationship on a foundation of mutual respect. Of course, when you get right down to it, Kama here is still one of our god. If I play my card right, I think I can use her to our advantage. Just her chibi art is so small, I see. Why are you in such a good mood? Well, never mind. Come on, we're almost to defend. Oh no, Police Rani. Those Ranis definitely look different. It's like the Pokemon Miss Joy and what is the Officer Jenny, right? Those are type D AI, even though this world sees occasionally bug or two in their job to find eliminate them. I guess they're kind of like what you call police officer in the outside world, right? Anyway, they're very important, so don't do anything to provoke them, or we'll be in big trouble. Alright. So this is where the central governing AI is located, huh? It looks a lot like a church. I don't know why it's designed like that, but I don't think it has any particular meaning. It was probably just the most stable design or something. Anyway, let's go in. First, I'll just send us an entry request, and okay, we're approved. Okay. Ooh, it's remind me of Avalon Leve, where Nonaria died. I overheard your conversation, and yes, you are right. There is no particular reason for this building being shaped the way it is. Certainly no religious connotation. We just measured these average data values and selected what seems to be the most natural, appropriate form. I believe the term you have been for this tradition. Another Rani. I should have known there would be a Rani here too. Indeed, there is. I am the primary AI that serves as the foundation for all the Rani series. AI that exists in this world. So of course, the other AI's appearance setting would be based on my own. I also gave a lot of thought to what to call myself. The way not being needed individual names before, but I can see there is no need to reject them. If anything, they would appear to be beneficial. So, you could say that I, alone, am Rani, but that wouldn't be quite right. I'm the only AI who will perform the function I do, so I don't have the type prefix. No, in my case, I think calling me by my current version based on the number of the time I have undergone a major update would be more appropriate. Okay. So the central governing AI is AI that got more updates than the other. As such, please call me. Let me guess, Rani? Rani 12. Okay. Yes, that will be my name from now on. Rani 12. I heard some person make nugget bread come on FB's side popular enough. Is true? Dude, I don't even know she called nuggets. Let alone the meme. On that note, allows me to officially welcome you to our world, visitor from the outside. Good of you to come as well, Ayus, prime of AI, of the type Rs, and your servant Berserkers. So you're the central governing AIs, huh? Excuse me? Doryodana-san? Doryodana-san? Hey, stop staring at her. Don't you know that's rude? Thank you, Governor. I didn't really know what to do after these people saved us. So I thought I'd bring them here and ask you, well, everything I didn't have an answer for. Is that okay? You made the right call. Part of my job is dealing with unexpected problems whenever they are. Oh. Warning. And any attempt to forcibly access my inner working could put every function under my supervision at critical risk. I do not recommend this course of action. I certainly don't approve of it. Were I to abandon the non-calent associated with this system I govern, I might simply say, what the hell you think you were doing? Pardon me. Before we go any further, I thought I should verify what kind of being you are. Since you have introduced yourself, I will do the same. My name is Sion Altam Socorres. I'm about to do a nut jokes, but never mind. I used to be the Peppermoon's caretaker. Could you search my name to see if I have administrator access? Searching, no result. But even if you were once the Peppermoon caretaker, I have no way of determining that. All I can say in response is that so? Hold on. If you really did design manage this world, wouldn't that make you a god or something? So why the hell you apparently not even have the authority to tell this living doll what to do? I only had custody over the Peppermoon as device. But this world, the AI that spawned inside are that device content. So when you think about it, it makes sense that I would have no direct administrative access over them. Our god, I see. That's certainly a fascinating idea. Then in accordance with the basic information I have on the outside world, let me ask you this. If a being you had never seen before were to suddenly appear and declare themselves your world gods, how would humans typically react? Usually we throw them rocks and hung them in a crowd. Sorry. Well, I guess that's all we can do, say is that so. I see. Then it seems my reaction was correct. Since their circumstances are essentially the same as my hypothetical, well, I suppose it's not a big deal. For my part, I do not intend to declare myself the god of a bunch of AIs I have no recollection of making. Besides, I was able to learn something from the brief moment I touched you with my ether light. Like what? Her disposition and mass. If I really had created her, then just like a programmer reading their own code, I should have been able to read, modify, and all information about her. But I was unable to learn anything more than I would have if I had examined another human. Remember what I said about perceiving this world by a paradigm which are familiar. In this case, it means that I only can relate on her as a person, not as creation I can manipulate however I like. If I were to guess, the fact that your tangible bodies were meant that composite you're the same kind of being as us. Even though I can tell that Rani 12 here is indeed an AI. I felt the same reaction from her as I did when I touched Eos with Etherlight. Huh? Why did you do that? Don't touch me with that, and please saying something is embarrassing. And there's something I can say about you as well. I searched you using my full authority as a central governing AI, and it's clearly you're not AI yourself. Unfortunately, their presence here may not entirely coincidental, since two of them are master and servant. I would guess that they have also been selected to take part of the system Grail War. Normally, all master would have been chosen among these world AIs, and given the set randomized modification. Randomized what? The prime AIs are chosen to become master, maybe on of different type, but they are all still running series at their core. Without that, where would they all become master under identical condition? They would all end up using the same strategies and taking the same action. That wouldn't work for the system Grail War, which expect a certain degree of active irregular resource allocation. So we arranged things to ensure each AI would be assigned to set random individual traits when they became a master. In summaries, the master AIs are prime AIs, and who were randomly transformed in both appearance and personality. Now, with that in mind, let's turn the subject back into you. Since you possess a similar structural integrity to Master AI, I would guess you have been caught up with the system Grail for a reason that is still not clear to me. We have no desire to participate either, of course. Is it possible for you to sever our connection to system and return us to the outside world? Unfortunately, no. The Grail War is executed by the world itself. As the central government, I parting my job to oversee the war, but I cannot intervene in the actual system. The most I can do is just run and adds on or mods based on the existing rules. There will be nothing I can do to change the rules themselves. Then how can we get back to the outside world? Yeah, how we go home? You showed up here right when the system Grail War was started, in a form that ties you directly to it. This would seem to indicate that system, for whatever reason, elected to reach into the outside world to bring the three of you here during initial execution. In which case, I think completing ending the system Grail War may trigger you return to the outside. Can you tell us about the system Grail War? Of course, to begin. The system Grail War is meant to repair and stabilize the Paper Moon world whenever an irregular of some kind occurs. The system Grail happened to repair and stabilize the Paper Moon world? How is that even makes any sense? You could think of it as the optimization of the fragment routines which is executed at the worldwide scale. Now that you mention it, before this happened to us, the Paper Moons will malfunction for a reason we could not determine. And you say this system is designed to correct those kind of malfunction? Correct. We do not know what caused the malfunction either. All the AIs remain fully functional as normal. It may be that the world chose to execute is the most powerful stabilization routine, especially because nobody knows what is happening. However, the Paper Moon is also very unlikely to return to normal form so long as the system Grail is ongoing. If we ignore it, the strain could continue to increase until the Paper Moon is no longer able to function normally again. I cannot say what such a situation might be, as I've never experienced anything like that. I'm not be able to simulate one either. At worst, it's possible that the entire world could quite literally shatter. So we cannot let that happen. The Paper Moon is way too important. Good grief. Shouldn't you be more worried about what would happen to us if things came to that? Wait. That is true. It started as a Facebook meme and there it is became popular. I see. Let me tell you at the AI Holy Grail War, that is, the system Grail War rules. As you can tell from the name, these Grail War's master are usually all AIs, 5 of them. especially. I believe you already know this, but those AI are the prime AI based on the respective AI type of each of these world partitions. This excluding keep, transfer, build, grow, and repair. In order to ensure individuality amongst masters, each prime AI is given a randomized personality and a single command spell. One of those master is right over there. Okay. That's me. Like I said before, I'm the master representing the repair partition. 5 AIs in the Holy Grail walls, we know. There are usually 7 masters. Is it only 5 here? That's right. It's because we only have 5 unstable areas, the partition. The defend areas type D AIs need to be focused on dealing with the bugs that naturally occurs in this world, so they never get involved in the Grail War. Furthermore, as the central areas, defend is also the only partition with neutral zone. This church is under my jurisdiction as the Grail War's overseer. Combat of any sort is prohibited here. And any non-spaceful interference with regular AIs, including defend type D, is prohibited in all other areas as well. Once the master AIs are sufficiently defensible, they each summon a servant and fight to determine the victor. Once the last master AI remains is determined, the system takes all the energy that accumulates via combat and use it to restore the peppermint to working order. So my guess is that the 6 team won't have any adverse effect on the system. I see, so we, or rather, C or comma are 6 master and 7 pairs to do not corresponding to any district. Okay, so the Holy Grail works pretty much the same like the real world, because I watched Fate Zero, right? They mentioned that the Holy Grail itself, no matter which one is the fixture, the ritual itself is the one that filling up the grail, right? So I guess that's the same. So that really is what this means. That's going to be a problem, right? Exactly, what do you see? I know it was right to attack. I mean ambush them earlier to see how strong they are, purely for training reason, of course. But a Holy Grail War can only have one fixture. If you're given a chance to competition, it only makes sense to take that opportunity. After all, both master and servant alike have a reason for wanting to win. They do? Oh come on, you really don't get it. The winner is guarded any wish they like. That's why master and servant fight together to try to achieve a victory. Well, that's the whole reason the Holy Grail War exists in the first place, right? It's the servant as a battery. Yeah, something like that, right? AI Master have a duty to restore Peppermint World to normal working order. Regardless of the randomized personality are given, the core duty won't change. Furthermore, the AI who wins the system Grail War, becoming the next central governing AI. Ooh. Okay. But if that's the case, what the central governing AIs become if someone replace them? Right? Because if someone turned into you, then you must be turned into something else. Yeah, I don't really care about what it's called. What I want to know is what happened is not AI a master like Tsukimiya her wins. IW would be given authority to become a next central governing. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I got an idea. How if we actually won the Grail War, and then after we becoming the governing AI, can we just return ourselves using our authority to be to the outside world? I think that's a pretty good strategy. Yeah. There is a lot we don't know about this situation, and we definitely can't be sure that dying in here won't be result in our mind dying out there. I'll tell you right now that our wish is to leave this place and get back to the outside world. So you have to wish granted, so we don't die while we're here. We need to win this Holy Grail War, that's about right. That is what it boils down to, yes. And since the condition for stopping the system Grail War is to have only one team left standing, the addition of the unexpected 6 team does not meaningfully change the proceeding if you want to end the Holy Grail War. You will have to fight and win. I see. Then I guess in one sense you are right to try and ambush us, Berserker. I don't know what kind of wish you are looking to make yourself. But either way, it looks like we're going to have to try to kill each other. Soon or later. Oh, you finally figured it out? Essentially, yes. That is what it comes down to. I'm sure it's not easy, but I'll try to keep up with me, okay? Shit. I like Doryodana's confident. He's the best. Are your memory space malfunctioning? Let me remind you that this church is in neutral zone. Fighting is strictly prohibited. If you violated that rule, every type Ds in this area will swarm and capture you. If not, eliminate you outright. You will be disqualified from the Holy Grail War. But why waste time? It just makes sense to get rid of them now. Kindly shut your hole. What? What are you saying? What? What was with... I never... Is that a thing? Is that English? What? Excuse me. The rules are in place for a reason. Formulas must be upheld. As the central governing AIs, I will not tolerate any exception. Oh, me too. I also think fighting here will be a bad idea. Though that's not say fighting somewhere else would be a good one. Look, since you guys are anonymously 16, you don't have your own home base area, right? Of course not. Then how about we work together until the very last 2 teams standing? At least at that point we can have a good clean fight to wrap things out, no hard feelings. That way I can pay you back from saving us, you can come and go from the repair partition as you like. I mean, I think you'll have a pretty hard time here without your own areas after all. Indeed, without your own areas, it will be difficult to replenish your Reniman. Reniman, so basically our magical energy here. Generally speaking, Reniman is something all AIs possess. There are more Reniman you can collect through trade, negotiation, and so on. There are more the resource you will have for your servant which will turn you and give you advantage in battle. Trade and negotiation. Why would other AIs bother with those when they only cares about making sure their leaders win? Usually yes. However, AIs do have free will. In addition, they have their own desire to fulfill their given function. So by assisting any AI who cannot fulfill their functioning for one reason or another, you should be able to acquire Runnyman from the other AIs even if they're from different areas. If they want to give you Runnyman for whatever reason, I'm certainly they will. Well, technically, it also be possible to extract Runnyman from the AIs who are unwilling to give it away. I see. So that white caster was attacking the repair AI. He was trying to steal a resource which is essentially life force, magical energy, and currency all in once. Yeah, and we're going to just sit back and let someone will like that take what they want without trying to stop them. It might be faster in one sense, but it seems definitely not easy. So a master who was open to more, well, peaceful transaction. That is, someone who will get along well with other AIs is going to have a big advantage. In your case, you have already met the repairs AI, so that should make a lot of things easier for you. To be completely honest, Berserker doesn't have a lot of Runnyman to spare right now. We still haven't replenished what we have used to fight caster, that is training exercise didn't help matter either. So we're going to have a hard time in our next battle unless we can go back and fill up. Basically, we're stuck in the recovery phase for a while. Come on, why would you tell them that? If bandits come knocking, do you think they will go for it? A target who had full meal and had a lot of energy, a target who's obviously so hungry they can barely stand up straight? Exactly, so if you don't want to be a target, you need to act tough even though you're starving. He actually starving. Though I guess there's much you can do about your stomach crawling. Think about it, Berserker. If another serpent were to attack us on our way, would you feel better knowing Assassin was here to help? Like they say, two heads are better. Well, in that case, safer than one. It's true now that it will be true tomorrow. I know you're smart, so I'm sure you also know that there is a good chance we're going to team up with them in the future, right? Well, I guess so. I was thinking more in terms of using them rather than teaming up, but I suppose it all worked out the same. That aside, I've never seen a master this aggressive before. I wonder what changed. Okay. Well, maybe it's because this is all close to her wish. Oh wait. I kinda wanna know. So there is 5 of them, right? So each of them have their own wish then. Interesting. It must be interesting to know what they want. Berserker make me laugh. He first sees Karna, then Sion, and now then Sion, and now Rani in a weird way. I feel like he's one sayer, but remind me of Johnny Bravo in a way. Johnny Bravo? Is Johnny Bravo the blonde guy from the cartoon? Namely, the softer-hearted Knave Master and her assassin servant. It is safe bet they won't be betrayers before the end. And I doubt they'll even notice if I come up with a secret plan to beat them during our final showdown. I thought this deal has no downside for me. Alright, fine. It will be dangerous for us, but we do owe for their help. So it is with us thank you for subscribing, welcome. So it is with heavy heart, but an open mind that I accept the risk of teaming up with you. We will be on the same side until we are the last 2 teams remaining then. You really are trying to work this so we feel like we owe you, aren't you? Sucks for you. I never feel like I owe anyone anything. I think I'm finally starting to see a way out of this, I hope. Yay, now we can stay together for the time being. Okay, let's start by heading back to the repair stocking up of Runnyman. How exactly do we go about collecting Runnymans from other AIs? Do you use your authority at the prime of AI requisition, is it, or something? Well, I could, but I would rather not. I just make things harder down the road. In general, AIs are programmed to return favors and pay appropriate compensation. This AI remains active even during the system Grail War, and constantly encounter problems that need to be solved. So by helping AIs with their works or solving problems for them, you will earn their gratitude, should accordingly have no trouble acquiring raiment in exchange. There you have it. Now come on, let's get back to get busy. We got our work to cut out for us. Thanks for everything, Governor. See you later. There's no reason to thank me. This is all part of my duties. Good luck, everyone. Okay, that's oh, okay. What is this? Executing issues, resigning programs. A9. And abstaining votes died. That was an error. I cannot defy the possibility that I behave inappropriately. I am the Grail War overseas. It's my duty to remain neutral. Even so, I will not wishing the outsider luck. Maybe I need to add another layer of verification to my standard pleasantries routine. But that can wait. Right now, I need to come up with a solution to make things right, and quickly. If I can take back my encouragement word, then I will just have to make sure remarks to balance things out, embarrassing though that may be. Alright then, to right this wrong. I'll send similar thought and well wish to other teams as well, in my capacity overseas. She is kind of sus. I don't know why. She got say something. She gives aura like Kotomi ni Kirei. Hey master, how is your mood now? No, shut up. Perfect, I'm pretty confident this time. She will be in a great mood when it is over. Hahaha. What did you say? I want to predict who they are, but from the word itself, I don't find any character in my mind. Rider. Not interested. I'm a tool for my master, nothing more, nothing less. I'm only concerned in doing my job when I'm needed. Is that so? Well, whatever. Tools are extension of our hand. When there are enough hands to go around, we'll take whatever we can get. Shit, this place is so damn fascinating. I can't decide what I want to investigate first. The hell happened to this world future, huh? Ooh, we see everyone. Ooh, saber. Look at this saber. What do you think? Isn't it huge? Isn't it grand? I guess. Would you please keep your distance? I dislike the heat of other bodies so close to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. I'm still not quite satisfied. Still, are you sure about this? It's easy to pick up flowers from the field, and also means the field will eventually be barren. Don't worry, the flowers grown here are cheap and infinitely replaceable. Their saving grace is they are easy to acquire, but real value? Wait, this guy here kind of remind me of that guy from Samurai Remnant, but probably a different person, but still he looked like. That is why there is only ever one truly correct rational answer. If we don't have any flower here, we can just take them from somewhere else. As a man, we want whenever we want. The system Grail War has only just begun. There have been a few skirmishes, but no one has been yet eliminated. The only recent battle so far was the one fought between Berserker and Caster. But that's all about the change. In support of every team fighting to complete the system Grail War, allow me to say once more. Good luck. May the star of the northern sky always illuminate the right path even upon the paper moon. Okay. It's really interesting though. Why everyone didn't like it? I think the story is good so far. I like the concept of doing Holy Grail War even in the virtual world. Why is everyone called that Paper Moon is not that good? I hate that guy. Say a court. Ooh, you mean Gilles? I do hate Gilles. I'll be shocked if does end up having his name. No spoiler. Remember to Kaede have fun. Yes, no spoiler please. Or somehow be relative to spending being AI, cause life still... What? No spoiler please? I liking the story too. Pretty interesting. Oh, the master. Oh, you had the master. Interesting. It make me curious what heinous thing he gonna do in this chapter. What? He has the Shinji face guy? But his hair is green. But he do kinda resemble him. The hairstyle kinda the same. But yeah, if we actually met Shinji, then this world is kinda small version of Mooncell, I guess? Or perhaps bigger version of Mooncell? It do have Pepper Moon on its name, so I guess that makes sense. So we can call that Paper Moon is the same kind of supercomputer like Mooncell. Interesting. I love Nasu. He always connects things together. Like, how genius can you be? Yo, the trailer? The trailer looks so good. Actually, let's watch it again. Can we watch it? I'm pretty sure we can watch... Oh, we can. Can we pause? We can pause. Nice. Okay. So we have Doryodana here. Okay, I will see the trailer and I hope you guys didn't mention any name that I haven't met. But I will theorize things. Doryodana. Okay, so this is Kiles. Okay, that's all the... Ooh, okay, let's see the comments here. Alright, so I think this one, the one that looked like a moon is Ayas, right? Ayas one, this one looks really cool. Theorize, yeah. This one looked like a zombie mark. So there is 5 of them, right? Oh, we can sell it. What? He's here. Fuck. Okay. Isn't that guy supposed to be die? What the fuck is that? Okay, the second guy is Karna, right? Look like. They look like Karna. And maybe it's a female. I don't know. I thought you saw the trailer when you opened the game. I skip it. Okay, the middle one is Sakura. So we have Sakura as well, obviously. I mean, this is supposed to be Mooncell, right? Of course she was here. And the guy that looked like Shinji. Okay, from this point of view, Aya, right? How do I spell her name? Aya look like Sakura, like Bibi actually, with that skin tone. Oh, okay, it's Alderani's type. There is a farmer Rani. Okay, this guy is still here. Wait, oh, so the saber is gonna be Lanlin. Lanlin is Chinese, right? Lanlin. This is Kama. Shit, I like this part, not gonna lie. Doryodana looks so cool. Look at this. Shit. How do you even do that pose, man? Shit. It looks so cool. Okay, I didn't know this guy. Wait, is it Bima? I think this one is Bima. Is it Bima? Sakura? Drunk Sakura. Oh yeah, also she's here. Drunk Sakura, cute. Yeah, the Gorgon sister, right? This one? Okay, so Giles is gonna be turned into some sort of monster again. That happens a lot. Lanlin is hurt. Oh, she's a female. I thought that was Karna. Yes, she's a female, okay. Kama turned into adult. Yeah, that's pretty much what I get from this trailer. Yeah, Sakura wearing farmer's outfit. So I'll assume that she will be on the resource area. Ration area, perhaps. The background where Shinji is remind me of the old man from the Fate Zero. Mato? Grow area. That is. Man, I wish I can just pull Bhima as well. Like every Mahabharata champion is just so cool. I wish he is not limited. Is he limited? Berserker story lock? Shit. I'm actually a huge fan of Mahabharata champion. Oh, he will appear in the Fate Zero event? Like Bhima? What? Why? I wonder. Oh, he's limited. Shit. Sadly, I will need to skip it because I'm saving for Durga. Shinji Grandpa. Wait, he was there? I mean, makes sense, I guess. He lives in Fuyuki, right? But how many banners are we gonna get? If we got Bhima and Durga? Where is the Gorgon sister banner then? Are we gonna get 3 banner in one singularity? That is crazy. We still gotta have the Gorgon banner, right? Medusa, I think. So Medusa will appear in the different event. So she will not have a pickup in the Pepper Moon banner. Oh, I see. Actually, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I just wish that Doryodana have the same banner as Durga, so we can summon him as well while summoning Durga. Damn, it's sad that we're going to skip Bhima, huh? I need to skip Bhima because I don't think even I can get Durga with this barely minimum sand quartz that I have.
いらっしゃいマスターくん。カタログはこっちだよ。退屈がてら。5月の第2日曜日といえば。
There is one more serpent, but it's best to finish the event before that banners arrive. Because if the serpent we never met, so I say what it is. Nice. No spoiler. It makes me wanna know what is the next event anyway. He and Durga are banner too. Nice. So when the Durga banner appears, I can gacha Doryodana as well. In the worst scenario, I might only get Doryodana and not any Durga. And in the more worst scenario, I will not gonna get any of them, which is I probably gonna shot a bullet into my head. Never mind, you already know about Durga. Yeah, I mean, I'll offer the internet, but I didn't know the context of it. I didn't know when did she will appears in the story, which is I'm avoid as much as I can. I don't want to get spoiled about the context, but her design is beautiful. Alright, I guess I will end the stream here. I'll continue tomorrow if I'm not fell asleep. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Because we're going to do this probably... I think it will take me at least 15 days if I do it every single day. If a berserker look at a woman again. I mean, hey, he's handsome and charismatic. He knows what he's doing. Alright then, see you guys next time. Bye.